up, Sports Key to YouTube and KliqpodNation? Nation? As always, thank you for joining me, your boy JG, back with another episode of What Did We Learn on Monday Night Raw? Before we start, I want to give a huge special shout out to you guys out there, the fans. Thank you guys for making this fun and enjoyable. I also want to apologize to the Sportskita fan. For some reason, there was some issues I was having with getting the video on. Downloaded the email so me and Dean could load it up on the Sportskita. So if you do want to see my review and my prediction from the Super Show Down Under, you can go check that out on YouTube. But with that being said, guys, let's hop into this week's episode. So, the first thing we learned from tonight's show is DX is back, and they mean business. And this all stems from the debacle at the end of Super Showdown. If you didn't know, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, well, first off, Shawn Michaels had his hand in the entire match. It was very absurd, if you ask me. And then at the end of the match, Triple H gets the win, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels are going to kind of, do the four-man's hands up with Kane and Undertaker. But Kane and Undertaker ain't playing that game, and they absolutely destroy him. So we see DX come out tonight, and DX is absolutely not happy. And with that being said, DX lets us know that at Crown Jewels, it will be the return of DX. First, the Brothers of Destruction. Guys, let me know in the comments, how excited are you guys about this? The next thing we learned from tonight's Monday Night Raw is Lashley ain't playing no games no more. So tonight, Lio Rush was really absurd during the Lashley and KO match. Almost a distraction the entire time. This allowed Lashley to get the upper hand, walk away victorious, but not only that, after he walked away victorious, instead of walking back to the locker room, Lashley snapped. Lashley literally beat the crap out of KO, and with this, I expect a big heel turn from Lashley on Lio Rush. So let's keep our eyes glued and see what happens as we move forward. Then we also once again see Elias interrupted during a performance. All I want to ask is, are we going to ever see this man actually get to finish a performance? I wonder. Boggles me at this point. The next, and in some people's opinion, might be the most important thing that happened on tonight's Monday Night Raw is the Bellas turn heel and attack Ronda Rousey, setting up the main event for Evolution, which will be Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. So tonight during the match, we had a repeat performance of what we saw at Super Showdown. It was the Bellas and Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad. Ronda and Bellas were victorious, but instead of celebrating, the Bellas attack Ronda Rousey. So, at this point, we don't know any more to the story other than we've been speculating this was going to be the main event at Evolution for quite a bit now. But with that being said, Bellas, why did you do it? Next thing we learned from tonight's Monday Night Raw is, could Bayley and Finn win the entire Mixed Match Challenge? After seeing them in another match against Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal, once again, Finn and Bayley look good. Walk away victorious. So could this mean that as we continue to progress in the Mixed Match Challenge, there's a lot more ahead for these two? Now, the most kind of shocking thing of the evening, I guess you could say, is Kurt Angle has returned. Well, technically, he's still on vacation. So tonight, we get a global Royal Rumble, setting up participants for the match at Crown Jewel. And we had a list of entries. Also, the Conquistador, who, looking at his outfit, it was weird. The Conquistador was shaped weird. And while I was looking, I was like, I wonder if that's Kurt Angle. Versus Baron Corbin. And it all came down to the Conquistador and Baron Corbin. And the Conquistador actually gets Baron Corbin out of the ring, which is absolutely hilarious. But not only this, the Conquistador unmasks himself, and it is no one else other than Kurt Angle. How crazy is that, guys? So, with SummerSlam Survivor Series right around the corner, could this be the building of a Corbin versus Angle team versus team match? Just saying. The rumor's out there. Is the rumor true? But we'll find out more in the weeks to come. Next thing we learn on tonight's Monday Night Raw is Ember Moon was victorious against Nia Jax. Even though it took her a count out to beat Nia Jax tonight, Ember Moon walks away victorious. The ladies hug after the match. And to be honest with you, the match wasn't half bad. With that being said, what really does the WWE have in store for these two ladies? Especially Ember Moon. How long can you keep this woman down and not in some kind of title discussion? And I'm not saying stop the Charlotte and Becky Flair right this moment. I don't want that at all. I don't want that for a split second. But what I do want is to see more with Ember Moon, because I think this is one of the best women on your roster. She's probably one of the most in-ring exciting wrestlers there is. It's just, what are you going to do with her? Is this going to end up another Asuka situation? Is this going to end up another Becky Lynch situation where we got to wait 2 years for her to get some true respect? I don't know, but I hope the WWE has some high plans for this woman as we move forward. The next thing, and probably, to be honest with you, gave me the most nostalgia for the evening. And that is, we find out Trish is going to have a tag team partner at Evolution. But who you may be guessing, I'll give you 5 seconds to ponder it. If you thought Lita, you are correct. That's right. At Evolution, the all-women's WWE pay-per-view, we're going to have Trish and Lita tagging up to face Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited? Are you excited about the return of Lita? For me, it instantly kicked nostalgia moment. Holy shysta. I thought we were in the late 90s. This, I'm looking forward to seeing Lita back in the ring. Because out of the women from back in the day, she was probably one of my favorites. Because she wasn't one of those ones who just did the small moves. She would go up to the top like the boys and fly off. So I'm actually very excited this. And I hope we see a lot more Lita on the show as we continue to build towards Evolution. The next and second to last thing we learned about tonight's Monday Night Raw is no one could stop AOP, and it's that simple. Tonight we get a tag team match. The Ascension versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode walk away victorious, but you could see at the end of this match, Bobby Roode was a little irritated with Chad Gable's actions. But before anyone could celebrate or be upset about the match's results, AOP comes down and absolutely demolishes both tag teams. And this had me absolutely excited. Because I really think the WWE is going to start to push these guys. And I think this could be the tag team that carries your brand, especially as we move to Friday nights on Fox. And the last thing we learn on tonight's Monday Night Raw is Drew, Dolph, and Braun, they get revenge on the Shield. But they are still not a fully cohesive unit. So tonight's main event was a rematch from what we saw at Super Showdown Under, and that is the Shield versus Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. The match itself, it wasn't too bad. Had its spots, had some slow spots, some spots where I started glancing away from the TV. But overall, I'm going to say it was a good match. But during this match, you could feel the tension build between Braun, Dolph, and Drew. So even though they were able to walk away victorious, and due in large part to Drew McIntyre and the Claymore, to Dean Ambrose's face. But even though they were victorious, where is this group really headed as we move closer and closer to Crown Jewels? Could they be the reason that stops Braun from winning the title and walking away from Crown Jewels victorious? Or could there be another plan behind this? We will just have to wait and find out more. But with that being said, what did you guys think about tonight's Raw? Were you guys entertained? Did you guys think it was good? Do you think there were spots that could have been better? We want to hear from you guys. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here. I promise there will be a lot more videos up this week. If you didn't hear, I'm going to hold off on the Stone Cold Becky Lynch video, but maybe we'll put that up at a longer date. In the meanwhile, I will find some other things to put up for you guys that I know you guys will enjoy and love. But with that being said, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. But as always, please take names, kick ass, and peace.